All right. Hopefully, people come in. So if you watched that last video after the fact, what happened was my Bluetooth to the thermometer for the sausage had lost connectivity, and that thing sits there, and I got my all my stuff muted, so it's sitting there buzzing the phone constantly, um, and people start complaining about it. And I didn't know what they were talking about until I felt the phone vibrating. Yeah, I had to turn it off, turn it back on to stop that freaking racket. It was the Bluetooth for the thermometer. It lost its connection, and then it took a while to come back up. I had to just shut down and redo it. What's up? What's up? The Moser boy. Hey, check everybody out in this group once they start coming in. It's a good group of folks. If you don't mind, hit me with a thumbs up. I know you put some of you that were here when it first went down, hit me a thumbs up then, but now this is a whole new video, so I need some more thumbs up. So we were talking about smoking, and I don't even know what happened, where I lost my train of thought because the Cinco de Oro went down on us. But we got some sausage smoking. I'm, this is the first time I've made sausage in a while. Well, it's the first time I got deer in a while. But you know what? I've decided I'm jumping back into making more sausage more often. It doesn't have to be venison. You can make sausage with pork, beef, veal, chicken, whatever you want. So I like doing small batch, like 5 pound batches, and that's exactly what fits in my stuffer. So it's perfect. I can make a couple batches of something, add different spices, and then stuff them and try them out. So, um, you guys, man, everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of you jump back in. I appreciate that. Technical difficulties. I'm still kind of new at this live feed stuff. I think this is maybe like my fourth or fifth one. Um, for me, I don't know why. For me, Facebook Live just seems easier, but it is what it is. All right, made it back. Looks like everybody's showing back up. So tonight, that big griddle back there I showed you, that's what we're doing our fajitas on. We're doing beef and chicken fajitas. We're going to do some, of course, cut up peppers and onions and all that, and just do everything on it. Hey, Northern Angler. Hey, we're smoking some homemade venison sausage right now. I'm doing a little. I got a new smoker I bought for myself for Christmas. Well, I got gift cards that I used to buy it. So we're doing it nice and slow and low, and right now it's just drying out the casings. We are having good weather down here in South Texas. Excuse me. They were forecasting uh, every front thing from freezing rain to snow for us for today and tonight and tomorrow, but it looks like all that has pushed out somehow. It's supposed to get up to 60 something today. And then, yeah, fajitas will be awesome. Amazing. Yeah, I agree. I love fajitas. And then, but tonight it's going to get right back down in the 30s. So that's why we're doing a fire pit tonight. We'll have a little bonfire out here and just relax with some drinks and just chill and eat fajitas until we're full. And the wife does a peel and eat shrimp that is delicious. So I went and picked up. She had work today, so I'm home. My oldest daughter and her babies are here with us, but they're out going to a movie with my other daughter. So I kind of home alone today with my pup. So it was a good time to do this sausage and get ready for fajitas tonight and a bonfire and all that. So that's we don't go out and do anything on New Year's anymore. It's just too dangerous out there. Hey, Joy. I've done that a lot of times. I'll see somebody on one of the live feeds. I'm like, I'm gonna go check their channel out, and I get there, and I've already subbed to them. I'm like, how do I not recognize their name? So, and the big thing is ringing that bell because you can sub to somebody, and for whatever reason, you don't see any of their videos for like a month, and then all of a sudden they got a bunch of videos. So if you hit the little bell, at least you'll know when they're coming in. Shot time, crown roll. Ah, Chip, you're way too ahead of me. It's not even noon here yet, my man. That'll be tonight. I probably got about probably 3 more hours. I'll probably have a beer or two or three, and then tonight it'll be my Jack and Coke as usual. No, no. Not the last day of, it's the last day of the year, so it's the last day you're going to see my smiling face this year. I won't see you all again until next year, which doesn't mean tomorrow. Though, you know what? Hey, you guys want to see a live feed of tomorrow morning's breakfast on the griddle? Going to be doing corned beef hash. Going to be doing eggs, of course. Going to be doing bacon. Going to be doing hash browns. And we're going to do it all on my big outdoor griddle. So I was going to just do, yes, sir. Okay. Hopefully you're up in the morning. You know it. Now, I can't guarantee it's going to be early morning just because we're going to be up tonight. So I figured probably around 8 or so a.m. Central Time for those folks that aren't in my time zone. It'll probably be about 8 to 9 a.m. Central Time. Start throwing food on that griddle and get it cooked up. So fajitas tonight on the griddle, and then tomorrow morning breakfast on the griddle. Hello again, random lady. How you doing? Happy New Year, Scott. Good to see you here. Do me a favor, folks. Hit the thumbs up for me and check out each other's channels. Right? Um, that's the only way we're growing our channels with any kind of pace is by doing live streams and sharing, helping each other out. So forgot who it was just now. Said they're having their first shot of the day, their Crown Royal. This is water for now. Smoking Joel, huh? I'm down. I'm down. I'm gonna do more videos of that stuff too. I think I do. It's one of my hobbies. I like to grill, smoke, just cook outdoors. So I think I'm gonna this year have more videos of that. And another hobby I have is rod building. So far I've only built 4 inshore rods, 3 of them for me and the wife, and 1 for a friend of ours. And the only reason I didn't want to build them for people yet because I don't think I'm building well enough. You know what I mean? I can see the mistakes I make in a rod build. They work great, but it's the decorative stuff. But this friend of ours got breast cancer, and she survived. She fought it. She won, and so we wanted to give her something to commemorate that. So I did a pink inshore rod with black and teal thread, and we gave her that as a gift. And then her husband put a nice pin clash reel on it for her. So other than that, all the reels I built are for me, and I've got, or rods, I'm sorry, not reels. I've got one lined up now for Christmas. I got my first offshore rod blank that I'm going to build. I got some Penn 6/0s that I've taken apart and cleaned up and rebuilt and replaced parts. So yeah, thank you. So we're going to put together the offshore rod. I've got 3 Penn 6/0s that I've acquired through all different kinds of means, and I've cleaned them all up, took them apart, greased them, replaced whatever need to be replaced. So they're pretty much like they're new now, other than they got the battle scars on the outside. But that's going to be for the one rod. So I got 2 more rods I got to build for that. Check out the other channel works. 10 new subs in the last hour and a half. I missed that. What was it? Can I see that by touching? Nope. Someone else posting that. I see it. The random lady. 66 degrees here today. 66. That's nice. Duck. Oh, not good for duck hunting. I'm sorry. It's good for sitting on the back patio though. I got a t-shirt and a light coat, and I'm snug as a bug in a rug. Good morning, Lacey. All right, 13 people in the house, 8 thumbs up. Hit them up for me, folks. Hit them up for me. True North Angler. So yeah, what we've been talking about is I was just showing off the new smoker I got. I got some of my homemade venison sausage on it. and I'm smoking it. Right now it's just drying out, so I got real low temp. But in a little bit, matter of fact, let's go check that thing out and see what our temp is, and see if we need to adjust anything. Do 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 do. All right, so I'll turn you guys around here so you can see what I'm doing. If you look at that controller, it's at 121 inside there, and my time's up. So I did it for an hour. So now we're going to kick her up. I can smell the wood chips. We're starting to smoke just a little bit. I'm going to do that for an hour also. Uh-oh. Oh, man, I'm just messing up. You can tell it's brand new for me, can't you? Bear with me, folks. We'll take a peek inside, too, for those that hadn't seen in there yet. Now hit the temp thing again. Now do the time. Nope. And we're cooking. All right. All right. So let's back up. Nice lever on the side. Make sure it positively locks when you lock it. And that's what we got going on the inside. That's some of my deer sausage. Got the thermometer in one. That's how I'm watching the internal temp. We got some water in the water dish. And now, since I turned the temp up, once it starts heating up in there, the wood chips are down in the bottom will also start heating up. And then throughout the day, as the smoke dies off, the wood chips get burned up. We add more wood chips with this guy. So you can keep adding wood. And that's it. That's all there is to that bad boy. So now we'll have to watch that internal temp. And let's see, internal temp right now is 97 degrees. And we're getting that internal temp up to 158 before we pull them off. So we should be seeing some smoke pretty soon. All right, anybody else doing any live feeds today or posting up any new videos today? If you're doing anything, live feeds, videos, go ahead and tell everybody about it. People can come check it out. You're trapping stuff. Papa Rose, welcome. I don't think I saw you come in. Welcome. What stuff are you trapping? Snowshoe, hare hunting, or degreasing traps. Ooh, I think I'd do the snowshoe hare hunting. That sounds more fun. I used to hunt snowshoes up in Michigan when I lived up there. Coyote, bobcat, fox, fisher, coon, everything. How about we just say everything? Wow. Where are you at, Papa Romes? Where are you doing this trapping at? What state are you in? Tagged in their challenge video, about to make my response video and post it before I go to work. Okay, cool, Grant. I'll be looking forward to it. So Grant's got another video coming out. He got tagged again. So I don't know, have any of you been involved in that? It's pretty cool. Somebody does a video, they got tagged by somebody, they repost the link to that person, and then they pick 2 more people and they post their links, and then they're challenged to do the same thing. Sorry, time me out. Catskill Mountains, New York. Ooh, that sounds nice. What's the weather up there? It gotta be snowy and yeah. Oh no, you know what? Like I said earlier, I heard for New York City, they're getting rain for tonight. Chip, your trapper also? Okay. Yeah, I don't. That's somebody's truck. Oh, a hawk. Just had a hawk fly by chasing something. They took off quick. Yeah, snow. Yeah, down here, there's not a lot of trapping. Hunting and fishing. I mean, you could trap stuff, I guess. I trap squirrels just because they try to get in the house, in the roof, through the eaves. So I kindly relocate them. House Princess. I'm just reading you guys the stuff here. 22 cold here in New Hampshire. Yeah, that's freaking cold, Jimmy. All right. Like I said, folks, let people know you're going to be posting something today, and they can check you out. I've got pretty easy day today. I got to go in and clean up my mess from doing the sausage. I haven't done that yet. Uh, and then prepare to do fajitas tonight, but that's probably another 6, 7 hours till I do 6 hours till I do that. So not a big deal. Nice, relaxing day today. All right, so I got 14 people in the house and I got 9 thumbs up. Okay, now I got 13 people in the house and I got 9 thumbs ups. I offended somebody by saying that. Oh, there's a 10th thumbs up. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it. What's up, Glenn? We're just hanging on the back patio. Yeah, see, I noticed that, Telly, that it shows when you're in the chat and not doing the video, it shows different numbers than the person in the video because they always say a different number than what I see. So I'm good with that. Lucky 11, that's what I see. Cool. We're hanging out on the patio. We're talking about smoking some sausage I got going back here. And I kind of just showed everybody my cookers and what I use each one for. So, intro video. Hopefully, get on. Okay, yeah, Jimmy, that's a good idea. I got one on mine too. I was like, you know what, I need to have that. That way, somebody comes to my channel for the first time, they kind of see what you're all about. I thought, no, that was just one of those big trucks backing up, and they have that little backup alarm. And then at the same time, a red-tailed hawk came flying through, and the doves that were in the tree over here took the hell off because I think that hawk was going to have himself some dove for lunch. What else you got going on out there, peoples? Did I hear you say venison sausage? Love my deer meat. Papa, you did. I got it's venison and pork 50-50 with some cheddar, some jalapeno, and some other spices in there. I use it. That's my primary recipe for grilling sausage, smoking sausage, summer sausage. It tastes good all different ways. But I got some links I made up this morning that I got sitting on the smoker here, and soon as that temperature rises, we should see some smoke coming out of that little bad boy. You know what? That's a good idea, Moser boy. They're out there. If you search YouTube, you'll see. I mean, I watch them. You know, because it's been probably 4 years since I made some sausage myself. But I think I am going to do that. It's hard to shoot videos for me in the kitchen when I'm doing stuff because you got to set the camera. I don't have someone to film for me, so you got to set the camera, and then you got to try to make sure you got everything while you're doing it. And so, but I have done some cooking type videos in the past, so I think I will do a sausage making one. Matter of fact, I did. I videoed making some. It was brisket. Okay, so beef and venison for burger meat. Beef, venison, and some spices. And then we took part of that, put in cut up bacon, and made hamburger patties out of that. So we vacuum packed those and put them in the freezer. Will do, Chip. You too. Hey, Kelly. So I did video me making the beef and venison sausage, but all it was the grinding process. I didn't do any of the packaging or stuffing because I didn't stuff it. So I don't know if that was even worth posting, but I might. I'll look at it and see how it turned out. All right, folks. I'm sorry if I'm making you hungry. I'm making myself hungry. I'm looking forward to those fajitas tonight, but I'm definitely going to be eating one of these or two of these sausages at lunchtime before we get to the fajitas. So it will be good. So we got 12 people in the house. All right, you guys got any questions? Anything else you want to see? We'll probably go about another 10 or 15 minutes at the max, maybe just 5 minutes. We've been 20. You know what? New rule that I'm for 2019 that I'm going to implement today, which is I will try not to do a live feed longer than 30 minutes. Eggs and potatoes on a bagel. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. Yeah, I'll mix it. I'll leave some ground, cook it in a pan, ground, get it out, throw the eggs and cook them right in the oil from the sausage, and then throw the sausage back in with the eggs as they're getting done. Oh my goodness! Now you're making me hungry. So, new rule for me. I'm going to try to keep uh, live streams to 30 minutes or less, unless it's something really big going on. Homemade mac and cheese with bacon. Oh my God, Kelly, stop it! Oh, I love mac and cheese, and you putting bacon in it. Good Lord! I think the only mac and cheese better than mac and cheese with bacon is up there in up northeast when they do mac and cheese with lobster. Eating the oh man, brother, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. I'm gonna have to check out your video. It'll probably freak me out. But you know what's funny is I got a deer head in the freezer because this deer I got was a nice 8 point buck, and not a real big one, but nice for me because I don't, I'm a meat hunter, so I don't actually go after antlers. But I got a night, and so I was gonna do a Euro mount with them, which I've never done before. So the whole deer head is in the freezer right now. Um, I'm not sure if that I've seen videos of it. I'm not sure if that'd be a good video. Uh, Doing a Euro mount. I mean, it gets messy because I gotta get all that. Got to skin the head. Then I gotta get all the meat off of it, and of course, brains, eyeballs, all that stuff out of it before you even start the process uh, to Euro mount it. Thank you, appreciate it. This is the first deer I've shot in the first time I've been deer hunting in like 3 or 4 years. So it's hard. It's hard to hunt deer down here in Texas on a budget. You either have some land, know somebody with some land, or pay a lease. And they're talking, hey, one gun, $2,000 for a lease. And sometimes that's just for deer season. You don't even lease for a whole year for, dove, hog, or whatever else, turkey. So I just can't justify spending that kind of money. So when I get an opportunity for a coal hunt, or they'll call them meat hunt, where they want you they do a lot of management down here on their ranches and stuff. So if they got too many doe, they'll have you come out for 150 bucks or so and take a doe and that kind of stuff. I'm good with that. But this just happened to be a friend of mine getting invited to a really nice private ranch where it was a business type thing, a vendor and somebody else, he's their clients, you know what I mean? So I got invited along and I got to take a deer, so it was awesome. I'm located down in Texas. I'm in San Antonio, Texas. So again, it's hard to do a lot of hunting down here for me, budget wise, but I do a lot of fishing as if you look at my videos. And it's funny, I talk about the budget on hunting, but I bought a boat and all that kind of crap, so I spent money on that. There is some public land, but it's limited, few and far between, and so it's very heavily hunted. Uh, I don't complain too much about it, but I got a bad back from my Army days. I'm a disabled vet, so lugging a stand or anything and going a few miles into the woods is pretty much out of the question for me at my age with my back. You're welcome. Hey, thank you for saying something. I appreciate it. It was my pleasure. But yeah, that limits me. So that's why I don't go out and camp, and because the back just doesn't like laying on the ground or uncomfortable stuff. So fishing, it does all right. At the end of the day, back hurts. I'm a little bit crippled up, but you know At least I got to go fishing. That's what matters. That's what pain meds are for. Out of state hunters. See, that's tough. If you get public land and you have out of state hunters. North Carolina hunter, but let's talk about it. Yeah, there are lakes down here with giant bass. The ones nearest me are not known for giant bass, but they are down here. And the last couple of years, I've been hitting the coast, and saltwater fishing has gotten in my blood. I love it. You just go down there, you don't know what you're going to catch. So I try to get down to the coast, take my boat down there about once every 2 or 3 months. Spend a night or two down there with my buddies, and we just go and fish, and that's a lot of fun. Matter of fact, that's what I got coming up. My next big video will probably be mid-January when we go down to the coast again. Sheep's head are going to be good that time of year, so we should get on some sheep's head, maybe find some reds and whatever else. There's all kinds of different fish. You just never know. I love ocean fishing too. I have one of my buddies put you on a few places. That would be cool. That would be cool. I actually lived in North Carolina for a while. I was stationed there. I was stationed at Fort Bragg, but that was my very first assignment way, way back when. It was 1984 to 1987. Oh, no problem. No problem. Yeah, I like North Carolina. I still got some friends down in that area, as a matter of fact. A lot of them stayed around Fort Bragg after they got out. I stayed in for 20, so I moved all over the place. You know what, Jimmy? See, that's a good point. I didn't know that until my wife's brother, her little brother, was in the Air Force, and he was actually stationed in New Hampshire, and he was going hunting, and I was asking him how the public land is up there, and he's the one that explained to me if there's land and it's not posted, you can hunt it. Which I would be a little nervous about that because if the landowner, I don't know what would happen, but I guess it's true. And that's what he did. He just go out and find some land that's not posted, and he could hunt. Now, that's pretty cool. Here, it's very you go on somebody's land, you're risking getting yourself shot in Texas. So, yeah, I wouldn't try that here. But if there's a fence, don't cross it. Right, but like I said, there is public land for those guys. If I was back in my 20s and 30s, I'd probably be hunting the public land, no problem. Hey, JNC, how you doing? You guys got any videos coming out? JNC and the Hizzy, you guys are probably the ones that turned me on to doing live feed. I never done it before. I watched a couple of years. I'm like, that's cool. And then I seen how it can help your channel grow. And I was like, you know what? I need to do that. So today we've been talking about grilling. I got a new smoker, and we got some venison sausage on the smoker. Yeah, Jimmy, exactly. 2 or 3 miles. That's a long haul. So if your back's jacked up, that's tough. So yeah, I don't do 2 or 3 mile hauls anymore. That's just not in the game. That background noise is the recycle truck going around picking up all our recycle stuff. All right, folks. I implemented a new rule for myself for 2019 that I'm going to start actually today. I said I'm going to keep my live feeds to no more than 30 minutes, but if things are going on, there's always exceptions to the rule. Go down here, cabins. Yeah, I would love to have some land. See, we've got a house up in Michigan too, and we still go up there when we can in the summertime. Ultimate plans, 6 years, 7 years from now, we're retiring. Summers up there in Michigan, and winters down here in Texas. So I would like to buy a little piece of land to hunt, but I'm just not, do I buy it in Texas? Do I buy it in Michigan? I don't know. We do have family up in Michigan with a little bit of land, so I might have opportunities to hunt up there without that. And there is some public land up in Michigan I've hunted before back in the day. All right, JNC, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, guys. Hall and Ash in the house. Hey, what's up, Ash? We're just talking about grilling and smoking and all that kind of stuff. I got some sausage, venison sausage back on the smoker back there doing its thing. And then we're hanging out. talking about what we're going to do tonight. I got a big old cast iron griddle, a griddle, top griddle, propane, that I'm going to do fajitas on tonight for dinner. And then tomorrow morning I'll be doing breakfast on the griddle. So as long as I don't stay up too late tonight, it might be tomorrow afternoon doing breakfast on the grill. All right, so I already broke my rule. I said about 30 minutes, didn't I? That's all right. Ash just got in the house, so we let Ash. Y'all checking each other out, right? Oh my goodness, 200-pound doe. Good Lord. See, that's the one thing. Now, Texas is big. Everybody knows that. So there are areas in Texas with bigger deer, South Texas, North, Central Texas, the hill country they call it, the deer are really small here. Your doe, you're lucky if your doe breaks 120 pounds, in this area. So not near as much meat as when we're at Michigan. Have you ever heard of Augrey? It's a real small town on Saginaw Bay, north of Bay City and Saginaw, about 50 miles. Or if you're familiar with Detroit in that area, it's, I don't know, maybe a couple hours north of Detroit, on the Saginaw Bay, up towards Tawas, up in that area. Real small town, a lot of fun up there. Walleye country, absolutely. That when we go up there, 2 years ago, I pulled my boat all the way from Texas up there just so I could walleye fish whenever I wanted. Because when I go up there, if we fly, I gotta sit around and hope somebody invites me to go fishing with them. Whereas if I bring my own boat, I can go fishing whatever I want. But I'm not going to do that again because that drive is killer. I loved having my boat up there, but to haul it all the way up there and haul it all the way back is just a brutal drive. So, not doing that again. But her uncle just got a boat up there last year. It's used, and we used it the last time we were up there. So there is a boat up there I could use if I want. So that's nice. Taylor James in the house. Hall and Ash in the house. Open invite anytime, John. Ash, I'm going to be up there in February for a wedding, but I'm sure you guys will be ice fishing then, won't you? All right, random lady, you have a great new year, okay? And we'll see you next year sometime. Yeah, so it's one of those things. We're flying in for a long weekend, wedding, and then flying out. So I probably won't even get a chance to fish, which is disappointing. It's my wife's cousin that's getting married, and the guy she's marrying is big time hunter and fisher. So I'm sure he would rather be fishing too, but he's got to get married. Okay, folks, 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. We're gonna shut it down so I can get back to work on cleaning up the house. I got a mess in there from stuffing sausage that I gotta get to, and it's always easier to clean that stuff when it's fresh. Don't let your sausage stuffer sit for a couple hours, because then it gets all dry and nasty. It's a pain in the butt. Saginaw area. Oh yeah, that Saginaw Bay is great for walleye, and we lived there for a couple years before I joined the Army. I went to live with my dad, and we moved up there. That's where he grew up, and that's where I met my wife. We were high school sweethearts, and now 33 years later, we're still married. Imagine that. Southwest Michigan. Okay, okay. And reside in North Carolina. Yeah, so you said that. Yep. All right, you enjoy the day too, folks. We're checking out. Y'all have a good day. And I'll be in and out on YouTube when I get a chance. So if you guys post up anything, new videos, or go live, I'll try to check them out. Other than that, everybody have a great new year. Be safe tonight. Don't go out there and hang out and drink and drive. And watch out for all those people that are drinking and driving. Okay? All right, folks. Peace out. Have a good one.